Telit has also a couple of different services and products in their portfolio. With the GNSS technology, the cellular technology, a short-range technology, and now also a so-called end-to-end air, which is SIM cards and management services for the modules. And today I will talk only about the GNSS products and services that we are offering. Telit has, as I said, quite a broad range of products. GNSS for GNSS smart positioning. We have GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, and QZSS modules. Currently, the GPS GLONASS are currently simultaneous tracking using both satellite systems, GPS and GLONASS, at the same time. The sensitivity of our products are currently one of the industry-leading ones. The power supply or the power consumption of the modules is quite low. We have near to come the reckoning products. Assisted GPS services are in our product portfolio. We have a cellular network. We have outstanding GPS jamming detection in our product and pin-to-pin compatible GPS and GNSS GLONASS modules. So that if you want to start with a GPS only, as it's in the market for a long time, proven and so on, and you want then to upgrade later on to GPS GLONASS or to further products, then you have a pin-to-pin replacement product. Altogether, we have on the GPS only product the JF2, the JM3, and the SE880, which have very fast time to first fix, having versions of ROM, EEPROM, or flash modules, and have so-called client-generated extended ephemeris or server-generated extended ephemeris. GPS and GLONASS modules are currently the SL869 in fully production. The SE868 is over also in the next weeks with first samples and evaluation kits. Both are multi-constellation products, both are Galileo ready, and therefore they are very future-proof. So a couple of more detailed information on the products themselves. The JF2 flash EEPROM or ROM version is based on the Surfstar 4. It supports the L1 frequency band, and it's scalable, as mentioned, from flash to ROM or vice versa, from ROM to flash. Voltage range is about 1.75 to 1.8 volts. The device has a very low power consumption with a very advanced power mode. It has an extended temperature range from -40 to +85 degrees centigrade. Very high RF sensitivity to up to -163 dBm. An outstanding jamming detection and removing performance. So in general, with all the Surfstar 4 products, what you get is not only the module, a GPS module, but a GPS module with an integrated spectrum analyzer for the GPS band. It has a 5 Hz update rate, works also together with S-Bus, assisted GPS, and offers an interface that can be switched between UART, I2C, and SPI, and of course has an 1PPS interface. For those who are not familiar with the assisted GPS possibilities, there are a server-based solution and a client-based solution. The client-generated extended ephemeris is standalone by the module. There is no back-channel connection necessary for the module to calculate extended ephemeris data, so that it has very fast time to first fix during 3 days with quite accurate position. The server-generated extended ephemeris, the module has to have a back channel to a server to download the extended ephemeris from a server. The advantage here is that you have from the start a better positioning accuracy, and of course that you have longer long as it's the GPS date, so you can your data is valid from 7 to 21 days. And the ESPA satellite-based augmentation system is a sort of differential GPS that gives another time and position reference from a geostationary from a satellite in the geostationary orbit. The JM3 is a slight bigger product, but it has the same Surfstar 4 core. Due to the size and to compatibility with the SL869 and other products in a similar pinout, it's a 3.3 volt and doesn't have all the power saving modes that we have on the Surfstar 4 and therefore on the JS2. But it still has one of the lowest power consumptions on the market for that product. It's also scalable between flash, EEPROM, and ROM, or vice versa. And it comes with mainly all the features that you know that are already presented from the JF2. The difference again is just a little bit the size, the voltage, and the power consumption in low power mode. The SE880 is one of our very, very specialized product. It still has the Surfstar 4 core. It is a ROM-only product based on the Surfstar 4 1.8 volt. We've added to that a 2.4 gig watch filter. We have additionally LDO switcher in there and GPRS config. Generally, it provides all the features and functions from the Surfstar 4 plus the JS2, but due to the very condensed design, we managed to outperform the Surfstar 4 chipset on its own or other Surfstar 4 based modules by 2 dBm. So we have a high RF sensitivity up to -165 dBm. Here you see also a little bit of the technology. With that product, you just need 5 components around to keep it to turn it on and keep it working. The turnkey solution has a maximum, depending definitely on the external components, but can be condensed down to 38 square millimeters. It is the world's smallest GPS receiver. It's fully embedded with all receiver components and has a class-leading sensitivity with -148 dBm acquisition, -165 dBm cold start tracking. Has a complex radio noise filtering system, and it was end of last year chosen as one of the EDN's Hot 100 products on the market. Now we come to newer products. The SL869 as a standard product is a 3.3 volt product based on ST Micro T02. It supports currently GPS and GLONASS. Is already ready for Galileo, but further of that, the software is not 100% ready, and also, as you know, Galileo has only 4 satellites up there, so it's not really functional, but you can test it. Nevertheless, it has all the assisted GPS functionality. Additionally to all the Surfstar 4 products, it has a full differential GPS capability. It has a 10 Hz update rate and have quite low power consumption for GPS plus GLONASS product. The next products that are coming out in the next coming weeks are the SL869T, the timing module, and the SL869 DRC, the depth reckoning product. The timing module follows the train standard and has what I've seen and what we have already conducted the first test, and very, very good deviation of the timing signal which is less than 10 nanoseconds. For the dead reckoning product, has two options. The one option is the standard dead reckoning that we know from all the times, where you have dedicated gyro, dedicated wheel picks, and so on that you connect directly to the module, or it has also direct CAN interface, so that you can directly connect it to a CAN bus, and it will generally understand most of the CAN bus protocols, as long as it's in a certain standard way. If you or a customer of yours needs a certain CAN bus that is not supported by the module, we are happy to look into that and see if we can help and bring out a product that you can help you faster to integrate your product, or give you guidelines how to convert the CAN bus that you're using or your customers are using to a CAN bus that is understandable by the SL869. The next new product is the SE868V2. This is the first Star 4 module on the market. It has a QFN form factor to make it pin-to-pin compatible with the JF2. So it's an 11 by 11 module with 2.4 millimeters height. It has a high sensitivity GNSS receiver with sensitivity up to -165 dBm in GPS, and -163 dBm in GLONASS, and up to -148 dBm in acquisition. Supply voltage is 1.8 volts. Hot start conditions, as every other module in our portfolio, is less than a second, and cold start is less than 35 seconds. 35 seconds is the physical minimum if you do a super cold start with absolutely no data on the module and without aiding and so on. Power consumption is currently down to 3.2 milliamps in push-to-fix mode, and a maximum of 45 milliamps in full power mode with GPS GLONASS, which is during acquisition. Temperature range extended -40 to +85 degrees, interface UART I2C. It has an internal LNA and the jamming removing circuitry in there, and of course it supports assisted GPS, server generated and client generated. So the roadmap of Telit is very easy and very quickly described. We continue to be a leadership in miniaturization. We are providing next-gen positioning modules for GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, QZSS, and Baidu, for the Chinese one. We are integrating MEMS support in our product, and also thinking about putting MEMS on our modules for navigation adding. We have very good assisted GPS services for accelerated positioning, and we have an end-to-end locate geographical positioning based on cell towers, which I will explain in a second. So, from the hardware perspective, that's a short overview of the product. So we have a GPS product, we have a GPS plus GLONASS product, and the GPS plus GLONASS plus Galileo Ready product. So if you're asked, or if you're questioning yourself why the SE868V2 doesn't have yet Galileo or Baidu on it, that's because of service not ready with the firmware, and this will be probably mid of next year. A couple of words for the end-to-end locate positioning service. This positioning service is based on geographical positioning on the cell towers, something that actually every mobile does since the cellular networks have been started to deploy. Where mobile is measuring all the time the cell IDs plus the power levels of those cell IDs, and trying to use the strongest ones. And with that data, it can triangulate its position also. And together with the with a back server, it can detect where it is in the current position. So it provides a city block accurate positioning information. It's independent of the GNSS receivers. With that information, the GNSS fix can be accelerated. We have a cross-reference global database of more than 40 million cell IDs, and based on cloud and source data, so that's everywhere available, as long as you have a connection to a cell network. Telit in vertical segments, just to give you a couple of shots what are our customers, with which customers we are working, and in which areas. That's just a very, very short overview, a very short list of the roughly 5,000 customers that we currently have. Why is Telit the right partner for you? We have one stop, one shop, so we have cellular, GNSS, short-range, value-added services, everything from a single source. We have a broadly certified cellular M2M portfolio with dedicated vertical segment organizations, automotive, energy, telematics, mobile computing, and so on. With solid industry partnerships, high customer retention, high-ranking customer satisfaction. Additionally, we help you to shorten time to market, doing compliance and certification tests for you, so pre-certification tests. We do engineering and troubleshooting for you, and therefore you have quite low technical risks. That's basically Telit. We are focused on our core business, staying at end-to-end pure play. We are committed to accelerating ideas to the market in M2M. We have sustained innovation in products and business development, and we're keeping innovations in our portfolio. And our sustainable strategy of R&D investment, global expansion and acquisition has positioned us as one of the growth leader in M2M with very, very good growth numbers over the last year. That's our headquarters address. So that was a short introduction to our product. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. And then if there is still, if you want visits and so on, talk to Daniel and to the Rutronic team, and we'll organize all the meetings with you personally and showing you the modules in front of you with performance and testing and so on.
Okay, Andre, thank you very much for this information. Now I've unmuted all the participants. So if you have any questions, you can ask now the questions to Andre regarding the GNSS modules.
I see here already a first questions from Mr. Ganser. What about dev kits and pricing? Dev kits are available already, except of the dead reckoning, the frame, and the SE868V2, which are currently in finalization stage and testing, so that everything goes well. As soon as they are available, we will have them in stock over at Rutronic, and Rutronic will then present you with pricing.
Okay, any further questions?
One additional question. This is Mr. Ganser from Sonic. Do you from Telit or Rutronic have some more specific application examples, reference designs, and that kind of stuff?
Yes, we have lots of application notes. We have reference designs for general products, for evaluation kits, so that you can easily use them and copy them into your design.
Okay. How to get them? Do we have to go through Rutronic or?
Normally, some of them are available on the Telit website. If not, Rutronic will help you to get the right application note and reference design for your application.
Okay. Is it you, Mr. Barth, being our main contact for that stuff? Or?
Yes. So,
okay.
I write it down. So, Mr. Ganser, I will call you back after the webinar, then we can discuss the further details.